Podcast ini dibawakan khas kepada anda oleh NAZRI BAOBED.
Assalamualaikum semua, saya ejen NAZRI BAOBED daripada ERA. Alhamdulillah, I've been a property agent since 2015. That will be 10 years already. Saya sudah tolong first timer buyers, upgraders, downgraders, yang jual saja, kes farik, kes cerai. Alhamdulillah macam-macam kes dah buat. Kenapa saya nak jadi seorang property agent? Actually memang nak bantu ramai orang masyarakat kita lah. What happens kalau anak makin berbesar, anak dah ramai, how can they move to a bigger place, more bedrooms, ataupun nak dekat dengan parents, ataupun tempat kerja, tempat sekolah terlalu jauh. How can we solve this problem? And on top of that, to do this whole sell and buy process as safe as possible. Kadang-kadang maaf kata, sekarang masih ramai orang juga, dorang upgrade ataupun jual dan beli, every month dorang kena top up cash. I try to be different from other agents, try to offer a solution that can let you upgrade or shift from one house to another house without topping up cash, especially without overstretching and without financially burdening yourself in the long run. Actually, I come from a background that is, nak cakap below average pun ada, because my father was a sole breadwinner. Pindah sini, pindah sana, struggle financially, ni semua kita dah pernah go through. So that's why I would like to help kita punya community, jadi kita can get through the struggle and achieve kita punya financial portfolio successfully lah. Kalau sesiapa yang perlu bantuan tentang hartanah, especially whether diorang nak jual ke ataupun nak beli sebuah rumah ke, jangan segan-segan hubungi saya di 90688244. InsyaAllah saya akan bantu. Dan juga kepada penjual yang nak tahu berapa harga rumah pasaran mereka, diorang boleh WhatsApp kepada saya, postal code mereka. InsyaAllah saya akan tolong cek. Saya NAZRI BAOBED. Assalamualaikum.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of Outside In with your host Yanto
and Farah, your go-to source for honest conversations about relationships and movies.
So if you are ready, let's go. Alhamdulillah, I sangat gembira pada hari ini.
Yelah, sebab dapat tiramisu.
Yeah, so guys, I to be honest kan, for many months I've been watching tiramisu videos.
Yeah.
Kan, lepas tu I macam terfikirlah, apa exactly rasa tiramisu ni? Pasal tengok
Dia tak
video.
pernah rasa tiramisu?
I rasa tiramisu ice cream, not the actual tiramisu, because the actual tiramisu I found out that what makes it tiramisu is the lady's fingers.
Lady finger?
Betul tak? Betul.
Lady finger?
Lady finger, yes.
To me, tiramisu macam coffee taste, no?
Yeah, that's also, yes, coffee. The lady finger deep in the coffee. Betul tak? Tengok. Yeah, I watch a lot of tiramisu videos. So kan, pada satu hari tu, I put on Instagram poll. You know, I ask for recommendations on where can I get a good tiramisu. So Alhamdulillah, ada salah seorang ahli syurga ni lah. Alhamdulillah, dia commented, you should try Hipsterbakes punya. So I dapat, guys. Saya akan tunjuk di kamera.
Yes, tiramisu. Oh, this is, apa nama dia tadi?
Lady finger.
Lady finger. I thought lady finger yang vegetable tu tau.
Itu
sebab tu I confused.
Sayur tak makan dalam kek, sayang.
Oh, so this is the lady finger.
Yeah, lady finger biscuits.
Biscuit, cakaplah biscuit. Ingat
dipped in
sayur.
espresso.
Faham.
Yeah, and then they layer it with mascarpone cheese.
Okay.
See, I know a bit too much about cakes.
Yes.
Pasal tahu makannya. But
Okay.
yes,
Alhamdulillah. Bukan saja tiramisu yang hadir episod ni, but juga the baker lah of this beautiful dessert.
Yes.
So hari ini kita nak share dengan korang another story, right? Mungkin akan nangis, mungkin will tug on your heartstrings.
InsyaAllah.
As always,
InsyaAllah.
episode kita. But hari ni kita akan berbual pasal cancer.
Yes.
Right, and also hubungan antara adik-beradik.
Betul.
Right, and I feel personally it's quite an inspirational story lah. So we cannot wait to share with you insiders. So let's introduce the guest. Apa kata?
Salah picit hutang.
Salah lagi. So hari ni kita ada Hisham dan juga Liza.
Apa khabar both of you?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Thank you so much for accepting kita punya invitation.
Invitation.
I pasal tengah nampak kek bawa kat depan mata ni kan. So mulut macam nak makan.
Mengancam. Sedap. Okay, so kalau korang, I think kalau korang tengok wajah dia, you dah kenal lah siapa.
Betul.
Right. But hari ni kita ada Hisham. I sendiri kalau more comfortable panggil Abang Hisham dengan Kak Liza, boleh tak? Boleh. So Abang Hisham ni dia owner of Hipsterbakes together with Kak Liza lah.
Betul.
Right. So hari ni kita nak tahu lebih before we go into the sedih-sedih part.
Yes, kita warm up sikit dulu.
Kita warm up sikit, kita berbual pasal Hipsterbakes ni lah. Kan? So Hipsterbakes ni kalau tak salah 2015 kan dia start. So macam mana tercetusnya this idea nak buat bakery ni semua?
And kenapa namanya Hipster Bakes?
Okay. Kalau nak start dia kan, we start baking from young. Daripada kecil lagi dah bakar. It's all because of our late grandmother and our mum. Diorang selalu ambil tempahan kuih raya.
I see.
Jadi daripada situ. Dulu biasalah budak-budak macam merungut lah kan. Macam alah tak kena tolong lagi.
Masuk dapur dah lah panas.
Betul. Along the way tu tak berani ambil order. Just bakar biasa like for own consumptions and all that. But after a while tu macam dah start kerja, kadang-kadang biasalah kan kerja bosan kan. So kita eksperimen lah. Eksperimen sana sini. Then I think it really started from 2013 onwards. That's when kakak ada bake sale dekat Teluk Kurau.
My first bake sale.
First jual kek apa tu?
That time I tak boleh buat cake. It's just macam cream puff. Macam benda kecil-kecil lah, macaron, cupcake. Just try je
Habis
suka-suka.
tengah dengar ni buat semua ya Allah. I miss sweet tooth ni.
Sedap.
So from there the passion reignite again. So then start lah all the, kita semua self-taught. Mostly all self-taught. All the cakes, macarons, cookies, all self-taught. So 2015 to start the brick and mortar shop kat Siglap Center. But before that we started from 2013 was from home.
Home base juga.
Home base dulu. So 2015 had a shop. As for the name, why is because of the moustache cookie. I started out with that moustache cookie, fondant covered. So macam at that time betul tak tahu nak taruh nama apa kan. Okay lah, try je lah.
Lagipun hipster ni, hipster punya trend dulu. Hipster selalu ada handlebar moustache.
Betul.
Lagi-lagi yang siapa nama yang the Malaysian guy tu?
What do you?
Semua dah hipster.
Dulu I feel like it's during that period lah, 2015, 2014 yang orang hipster. It was in trend back then, right? So I find it very interesting because I have a cousin as well yang mak dia menjual kuih lah, macam kuih pucuk salad, kuih bakar, kuih ubi, that kind of thing, right?
Lagi kuih? Lagi kuih?
Tu jangan tahu. Kuih lapis.
Okay.
Tapi my cousin tak suka. Dia macam correct me if I'm wrong, dia macam dengan tak sengaja you learn how to make, right?
That's right.
Nanti mak dia suruh macam pergi gaul gulung Melaka tu. Okay, gaul.
You tahu tak kuih apa yang selalu susah nak buat?
Kuih apa?
That one kuih yang kena gaul non-stop. Kuih Melayu.
Dodol.
Dia macam dodol tapi sama kali dodol. Wajik.
Itu
kena
wajik.
pusing.
Tu lah yang Fasha kena buat. Fasha, alamak terkeluar nama ni. My cousin.
So that kuih tu I remember my mum sama juga. Abang nanti pukul 2 pagi. 2 pagi? 2 pagi pasal nak mama ada order pukul 5 pagi nak kena hantar. 2 pagi Ma. Okay Ma, gaul.
Wajib tu.
Tidur tak?
Dia tidur sekejap. Terus bila dah bangun tu gaul mata gini kan. Abang bau hangus.
Kalau hangus dia tak boleh jual.
So dia punya benda tu kalau dia biarkan gitu je dah dia boleh terbakar bawahnya. So kena constantly gaul. That's why people do industrial method lah, pakai mesin. So kalau kita boleh ingat, what was your first dish or whether your first cake yang you jual bila time you baru buka Hipster Bakes?
Ya Allah. Very first cake serious.
Very first cake.
Ini PTSD ni.
Boleh?
It was a square chocolate cake.
Okay.
Is it the one with the stars?
Yes.
Oh God.
That was my very first cake. It was ordered by a friend.
Okay.
For the punya cousin's birthday, if I'm not mistaken. 10-inch chocolate cake with chocolate buttercream, fondant covered je. Tak pernah buat fondant. Gigih buat fondant. Dah buat fondant tu sekali ingatkan cover. Okay lah, the first cake, proud lah kan. Terus sekali tengok balik sekarang, that's not mine.
Tak mengaku no.
Tak mengaku.
That's
Tak
not mine,
mengaku. If you see the design, betul, ya Allah, tak tahulah design apa yang buat. Ada bintang 5.
Betul, itu Singapore.
Kan macam
Kek dia
tak
colour
boleh.
merah tau. Fondant dia merah. Dia punya star tu, cocok-cocok tu colour silver.
Macam kalau you tengok sanggul lintang gitu kan. Macam gitulah dia. Gitu.
That was your very first
Very first
big order.
cake order, yeah.
Wow. At that point in time mesti rasa macam proud lah.
Yes,
Kan?
very.
Tapi sekarang macam no, that I didn't make that.
Sekarang amnesia sekejap. Ni bukan. But we have to start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Did both of you started this journey together ataupun like
Actually, so-called I started first. I was doing
The bake sales,
last time mostly is masak. But I combine masak and bake at the same time. Then after that bake sale kan, then he got involved for a while, and then he strike out on his own. Then after that I was still working full time. That time then I quit. Also some incidents happen lah, which I just felt macam tak guna lah kita struggle for other people when we're not appreciated and all that kan. Lagi kita bangsa kita kan and everything, so it's very difficult. So I just decided without a job I resign.
oh, you
I
jump the
just
ship.
resign.
Wow. Berani tu Kak.
Yeah, pasal I really got no chance. Macam dah I really cannot.
Was
Pergi
toxic
kerja, pergi kerja I nangis, balik kerja I nangis. Sampai kurus that time, makan ice cream pun nangis.
Oh, dah makan ice cream happy kan?
Because of the situation at work, then I just thought, I cannot really, so I just quit. Without a job, I quit.
Right.
Yeah,
Then from
so
there,
and then after that I helped him out for not full day lah. That time my kids still small, primary school, so I help him until macam half day nak ambil my kids, then I ambil dorang, I balik.
right. So
then
this was
after-
in 2015 juga.
That
No,
was, I
that was
think, 2017.
2017, okay.
Yeah, 2017. So I so-called full-time joined him 2018 until now.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
So both of you concurrently run the shop together lah.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing I tak pernah terfikir nak bekerja dengan my adik-beradik. Pasal kadang-kadang kita
Tadi dia kita dah nampak dia orang macam dah kat dalam kedai macam mana.
yeah, okay. So moving forward, I mean of course we have Hisham here today to share a part of his story yang happen along the way of Hipster Bakes ni lah.
So sekarang Kak Liza dan juga Abang Hisham dia dah work together kan dalam Hipster Bakes ni in 2018 dia orang start work together. So full time. So a few years later something happened, right? So can you bring us back to that time yang you found out that you had cancer? Yeah.
I think it started, kalau nak cakap betul-betul the symptoms actually appear since June of 2021.
June
Okay.
2021.
June 2021, but I brush it aside macam alah tak apa-apa lah, sikit je. It's just like spots on the hand, lengur-lengur, then macam ada a bit bruising. But the bruising came much later.
Okay.
So macam dia 1-2 hari hilang.
Okay.
So biasalah kan, we never think anything about
Maybe
it. Then
rashes ke apa.
yeah, betul. Then in October I remember clearly I was showing my sis and my mum breakfast, and ni dah macam makin banyak. So I don't know what is it. Then diorang yang force me to go blood test,
Okay.
which I
Kena
was
marah. Kena marah. Dia pergi doktor, dia ambil blood test kan. Habis lepas tu dia bilang, ni korang yang pasal ni, paksa-paksa suruh pergi doktor.
That is how degil I am. It's like really degil gila punya, hantak batu punya. Then it's like dah ambil, went for the blood test, then doctor said, okay, you wait, we will call you if there's anything. That
Petang
very
tu
day
juga.
itself, petang tu, I think 3+4, dia dah call my family doctor. Dia bilang there's not so favourable news. Sebenarnya your white counts is a bit high. I didn't know what's the count. I think he did mention, but he said that it's a bit higher than normal. And over the phone, dia dah cakap dah, please go to the nearest A&E with my referral letter.
Okay.
Degil.
Tak pergi.
Tak pergi. Tak pergi. Okay. Then dia bilang, he did say over the phone that it suspected of blood cancer.
Okay.
But back then macam cannot be lah.
Masih
No lah.
some sort like macam denial.
Denial because like macam family history tak ada.
Yeah.
So it's like okay lah, tak ada lah, no lah, cannot be lah. I'm still fine, I'm normal. It's okay, it will go away. So betul, I actually got my sister to go to the clinic because I don't want the doctor to force me to go A&E. Saya kak, tolong ambilkan.
Masa tu lah.
Kakaknya begitu.
I asked her because doctor cakap I'm closing soon. You have to come and collect the letter.
Okay.
Mana kak, you go and take. I cannot see him.
Okay.
So she took. I kept that letter for, if I'm not mistaken, 2 to 3 weeks.
Lama.
Tak lagi. betul-betul tak pergi juga. So the eventful day tu 7th of November.
Can
I
you
remember.
just butt in a bit? When I reached there, right, the doctor said, can you please tell your brother to come to go to the A&E. He has to, because this one dia bilang dia punya result is macam abnormal lah. Dia punya blood count is really not within range of healthy punya person. So please, berapa kali to repeat.
Please.
Then when I come back, I told him, I said, I'm fine what? And his actual conversation to the doctor, dia cakap, because I heard he was at the shop, right? Dia kata, but I feel fine, doctor. Why should I go?
Yeah.
I
can still work.
I'm still working. I can still walk. I can still
I'm
work.
still functioning.
Yeah,
So
so
why do I need to go hospital for? So to me, hospital is for sick people lah, betul-betul sakit lah back then lah kan.
Dire situations gitu.
Yeah. So, why should I? Dah lah COVID punya time dulu nak kerumun ke hospital buat apa kan? So, tak payahlah. So, no, I'm fine. Betul. So, I went through so many like macam home remedies. I read up. So we said papaya leaf punya tablets. So I took that, tak berjalan. I took so many other things that whatever that people the internet says right to try, right, recommend try.
Okay, Dr. G, Dr. Google.
Not here. Nothing seems to work, I guess. So like okay, then that 7 November tu betul. I remember that one. I was alone at the shop. It was a Sunday.
Okay.
My mom datang sekejap. Dia temankan lah pasal already in that condition, right? She didn't feel nice. So it was all okay, but I start having macam blister dalam mulut. Inside the cheek, right? It's like mula on this side. Dan memang every time brush teeth memang dia berdarah. Dia terkena. So I'm like, still degil kan? Tak ada apa.
okay.
Dia
Tak ada
punya
apa-apa lah
remedy
ni.
apa tahu? Dia pakai minyak bubut.
Yes,
Minyak
I
bubut tu
tried.
dia taruh dalam mulut.
Yeah, I tried.
Betul.
Betul. Yes, I tried oil pulling. Also they say supposedly it helps, right? So okay, tak berjalan juga. Then that very night tu lepas sembahyang maghrib, the other side blood keluar.
Aduh.
So I was like,
the very same day.
Yeah, this one dah lama dah,
lama,
but
okay.
over a week. Then the other side is like on that same day. Ingatkan again ingatkan maybe tadi makan barang keras maybe terkena kan, koyak sikit. So, tak boleh ni macam like don't feel
Macam
right.
ni,
Yeah, internally I don't feel right. So macam like okay, tak apa. Degil juga. I called some of my I messaged some of my nurses friends. Bilang ada I have this like should I go? Then diorang pun macam bukan nak cakap tak kisah, but then to them is like if you think you're okay, then tak payahlah. Just then I showed blood report and everything else. Bilang dia it's high, but like if you feel fine then okay, because sometimes I think bukan cakap diorang tak kisah, but maybe they themselves don't know how to push people to go. Because if you yourself tak rela kan, so how no matter what also people won't go. What?
True.
Right? So dah sampai rumah Isyak, try tidur. Tak boleh juga. Macam like
Dah start sakit-sakit.
sakit. Macam mana again, my mom start calling her. Tolong suruh adik kau pergi. Then I was like, I still ask them, should I go?
Yeah. He asked me. So how?
Dia dah sampai tau. Dia dah sampai rumah. Dah malam-malam. I still remember about 10 something. Should I really go? Nak pergi ke? Ayah.
Still the denial very strong lah.
Denial very strong. Then dah keluar rumah tu.
Dengan harapan nak balik ya.
Yes.
Tak
Dia
ada
lulu
nak
gila
tak ada
kan?
kena admitted. Nak harapan balik.
Dia lulu gila, tak ada prepare apa-apa. Just like that, go.
Datang just to consult then balik.
Correct. That was
Okay.
my intention. So with a letter in my hands, masuk. Dulu time COVID kan macam like only one entrance and one exit, right?
Okay.
Only one person can accompany. So she went with me. Dekat the registration counter tu, the nurse who's the patient?
This one.
Dia buka surat tu, dia tengok. I was like, oh okay, you go triage then like settle everything. Okay, pergi lah. Go, then dah masuk bilik hospital tu, the A&E, they did another round of blood test.
Okay.
Then after that, dia cakap, okay, you wait about an hour or so, your blood test report will come out. Then but before that, they do check up lah. Mana I said I have spots here and everything else.
your ulcer.
Again, light. Any
It's
spreading
okay.
to your legs?
Tak ada. Don't have the
Spreading to your lesson.
Biasa ni Allah.
Kan? Lesson. Dia bilang, okay, you don't mind, we need to check. It's like, okay, remove. What do you mean lesson?
Oh, dah banyak.
Banyak, all the way. Ada peha ni kan, all the way red already.
Dia macam spots, red spots.
Red
red
spots.
Okay.
At this point in time, you were there also?
I was with him but I didn't see the spots. But I saw on his hands lah. Kat sini,
The
sini
doctor dah
banyak.
suruh dia ambil wheelchair.
Takut
Yes.
dia jatuh.
Because they scared that I might just fall, then like everything will get worse. So dah tunggu blood report tu, when it came out, doctor say like, okay, you have blood cancer, suspected blood cancer.
Okay.
So he was looking at me expecting me to react.
Tak
So
ada
I'm like,
reaction.
Tak ada reaction
okay.
So what's next?
I asked him, okay, so what's next? When you have to admit, no, I don't want. Serious. If I can relive back, if I have camera back then, right, you all can see my face and no, I don't want. I can still ask to a point where, is there any oral medication I can take?
Dia macam flu pula.
It's like I don't mind outpatient treatment. I don't mind travelling.
Kalau I jadi doktor tu, orang ni.
Pasal doktor tengok, doktor was looking at both of us faces. Dia tanya, do you understand what I'm telling you? Macam kita ni budak bodoh ke? Kau faham ke tak apa cakap?
Aku cakap kau kena see tau ni. Kau akan asal tak react It's not the reaction that normally I think they will get lah. Sampai I think it was the junior doctor kan. So dia bilang I will get my senior consultant to speak to you. Itu even with the senior consultant degil. Mana like I don't want. Like, I don't admit. Tak boleh. Sebenarnya cannot. If you want to go macam like the outpatient treatment belakang dia lambat. You won't get the immediate treatment that you're supposed to get.
Okay.
Then after that, after listening to all that,
Dia cakap they want you to be admitted immediately because the blood count is 10 times of the previous result. Maknanya result tu dah high kan.
Within 3 weeks
10
within
times.
3 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah. So betul-betul super abnormal lah kira. That's why all the blood spots is one thing. Then macam if I accidentally hit myself against something, right, immediate blue blood. Immediately.
Even
terus
macam
swell. Sikit aja.
Okay.
Yeah, because that means the platelet level semua dah turun. So there's no cushion anymore. So it will just swell up. So that's why doctor takut all the way to the brain. Then spread, then cannot do anything anymore.
Okay.
So that's why they need the wheelchair and all that. So then after hearing all that, terpaksa serah diri lah juga.
Finally macam
Reda je lah.
So lepas bila dia dah admit masuk tu kena warded tu, kakak terus rasa macam finally adik aku dapat treatment ni ke ataupun
Tak, macam dia juga macam tak ada perasaan.
Tapi bila you dengar tu, you betul-betul tak ada perasaan ke you shock? Macam you cannot process.
I think maybe because the GP dah cakap potentially blood cancer. So in a way macam
you
prepared,
mentally prepared lah.
but still in denial.
Still
Macam
in
like
denial lah.
betul ke ni? Like, tak ada, my family members semua tak ada that we know of lah, the family tree macam tak ada cancer. I was like okay. So that's why when the doctor said that and the reaction is like that, is genuinely macam like okay, so
what next?
Macam mana
what can I do? Macam like okay, I understand, bukan nak cakap kita ni bagus or I'm strong or whatever, but like macam people normally hear cancer, like they will wail, they will cry, they will like macam why me?
Yes.
It's like
Tak ada
to me,
reaction.
betul, like to me it's like okay, I never ask why me. Even dah masuk hospital tu, dah start the chemo, betul-betul as far as I remember, I've never asked why me.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never asked why me, why this happened to me. Tak ada. It's just that I was scared, of course lah. Because you will never know. Kalau betul-betul I did not cry until second day of admission. That was really when I got it, macam like hit me, it got real. So, macam betul ni. There's no running away from this already. So, but back then it didn't. Macam nak cakap, I didn't see the whole magnitude of it because tak tahu how serious. I didn't know how serious it was. The admit tu pun when they want to do the bone marrow extraction, another drama. Tak nak. Tahu sakit, tak nak. Tak nak juga.
So the extraction was for studies, is it? Or?
That one is to determine what type of cancer we had. So they
I remember Rashid shared about it. It was
Ada
had a very
marrow
thick,
extraction,
thick needle.
until now I don't want to know how the needle looks like because I think dah kena berapa kali, more than 10 times already I had it done.
Oh my goodness.
So
And each time it goes in, it's very painful.
okay, definitely sakit.
Because it's bone marrow.
Doktor biasalah, a little bit pain.
Little bit,
Little
doctor.
bit. When it hits the bone then pain. After that then okay. It's like,
That-
kau nak
so-
aku drill kau.
I try you. Think of it. Can or not?
Okay, kalau you boleh recollect that feeling of pain, can you describe tak the whole process of that ni? Because here I'm trying to understand because we always hear stories about dia masuk kena terus rasa sakit. So but we don't really know what you feel, what a person who actually gets that treatment, apa that perasaan tu bila that needle goes into.
It's very, it's a bit difficult to articulate the whole feeling because like macam it's the very first time was betul-betul tak nak. Betul tak rela kira
Then
macam like I
dipaksa.
had no choice. So when they start lying you on the side, a fetal position, and they, okay, you try to relax. I'm like, relax? Macam mana aku nak relax So, but the only thing that they always constantly tell you is don't look back.
Okay.
Because I think they don't want to see, they don't want you to know all the equipments or whatever not. Once they start so-called macam the anesthesia, they numb the area tu, biasalah kan macam like a pincing pain only, that one is fine. But then once they start saying that, okay, we're going to start, I think, the minute it enters you, bearable, but once it hits to the bone, dia punya nyilu dia tu sampai kepala otak. That one was, cannot. That was the extracting the fluids from the spinal cord. Itu satu punya sakit. The other one is they say they have to chip a small piece of your spinal bone. Small piece. Betul kecil. It's very small. But the pain of that thing is you just imagine they poke like macam a pincer all the way in. They try clamps it, and then they will. You can feel the thing like
in your whole body lah.
kat belakang tu that opening sikit tu. But you can feel that the action is they're doing this. Then after that, they will twist a bit, they will just do that. Okay, then they keluarkan.
So essentially dia macam tengah patah.
Dia patahkan. They really chip a
And
small
all this
bone.
under anesthetic.
Yeah,
And you still
you're
can
alive.
feel.
You can feel everything. I did not
Kuatnya
dare
Abang Hisham
ask
kita
them about that thing until I think it was my last extraction before they want to check whether how much more of the cancer cells in me, right? Kat belakang tu. That one dah kira dah cami-cami a bit with the nurses. But then can I see so how much of me that you all take? Betul,
Dia kasi
kecil
gambar.
gini je.
Kecil. Ada gambar.
Ada gambar.
Oh my goodness. 10 times
They took the bone, kalau tak silap, I think about less than 5. But the whole extraction, the bone marrow extraction itself, I think about 10-ish.
Tapi this one I really ask because I tak tahu kan. But why sampai 10 kali dia nak kena ambil?
The first time round, when you admit, they have to check what's your mutation and what's your exact type of cancer. Because one thing, blood cancer, a lot of people ask what stage. Dia tak ada stage.
Yeah, blood cancer tak ada stage.
Dia tak ada stage. It's either advanced, intermediate or favorable. Ni 3 je.
Okay.
These 3. But even with blood cancer, if let's say older people, it's mostly AML, acute myeloid leukemia. If let's say children, is ALL. Yeah, so they have to determine all that lah. So that's why they need to do the first extraction to see what's your type and what kind of treatment to go forward with it.
Yeah.
Then after that, before the second admission, another round. They want to see how well, before you discharge, they need to check like whether the chemo is working or not. If not, then they have to maybe change medicine or whatever.
Right.
Then before the next round, another round, and they do apa tu kak yang they shoot the chemo meds all the way up? Lumbar puncture.
Lumbar puncture.
Lambat depan kan?
Lumbar puncture. So they from the back, from the spinal cord also, but they will shoot the chemo meds all the way up to the brain to make sure that it's not spread.
To clear from any...
If there's anything, then they will clear lah.
Goodness.
Itu pun degil.
Tak nak juga.
Degil.
I see the same pattern over here. Okay.
Pasal doktor cakap after you do all that, don't stand for 4 hours.
Okay.
Tak boleh. Cannot stand. See degil ni, after 2 hours dah bangun pergi toilet. They say use bedpan. I cannot.
Tak selesa.
Tak selesa. I'm the kind like macam no matter what, right? Toilet. And make sure close door. Nobody stand in front of the door.
Right,
I cannot.
right.
Like
Dia punya
shy
feeling.
bladder or whatever. I don't care what you want to call it. But tak boleh. Tak boleh go. It's like, please make yourself go away for a while. Give me my privacy.
Yes.
And then we'll do it. Okay. Yeah. So after that 2 hours tu, pening lah.
Aduh.
Pening gila. Then doktor tanya, do you stand? Nak lie dah tak boleh lie kan. Dah mabuk dah. Yeah. So then Panadol lah, painkiller. That one I think lasted for a few days.
Aduh.
Wow.
Baru dia okay.
Okay, so kita dah dengar a bit just a bit of Abang Hisham punya point of view lah. So
The pain
sekarang,
that he has to go through.
yes, sekarang I want to know Kak Liza punya point of view pula. Right, you ada adik ni yang tak nak. Alright. But akhirnya admitted juga and he has to go through all these things, right? Dia dekat hospital, correct? But macam mana situation kat rumah tu? Your mom, yourself, how would you guys coping?
With the fact that you have to see your adik kesayangan ni going through such pain, especially I dengar I dah rasa dia punya sedih and to see someone that you love sakit. What was going through at home?
My concern is the shop lah, the business. Macam because his level is this. My level is like there.
Tak boleh gitu.
So macam and all the while he's the one who's the main baker, kira yang bakar cake and decorate cakes, everything is him. So when he's not around, then I macam I don't want to lose the business is one. And if let's say I macam kononnya nak beranikan diri nak buat cake, it's definitely not going to be the same standard as his. So I would rather not take
So
any
stop.
cake orders during masa dia tak ada.
Okay.
So then other than that, macam at home, my mom and him staying together. I'm staying another place lah, my own place. So
I think my mom can't function.
yeah, but she didn't show it. She still appears very gung ho. Macam hari-hari we'll visit him, bawa makan apa semua and prepare everything for him. And then dalam pukul 5 gitu nanti she will make her way down to hospital to visit him lah. So I'm at the shop, clean up everything and then I leave for the day. Then rumah pula lah kan. Then during when he's in hospital, I visit him weekends lah mostly, Saturday, Sunday, just to update him about the business side of things and everything. But kalau in terms of perasaan tu, I think I try not to think too much. But on the day yang dia admit tu, that one definitely breakdown lah. Ya, macam apa the usual place that he sit and then I sit there and just cry.
Oh.
Dah yang yes. Over di.
Ada tisu.
Dia selalu siapkan tisu.
I understand a bit because I kind of went through a similar thing in a sense where back then my mom got cancer. So like I say a lot of times before, right? When there's one member of your family that has to go through this kind of situation, it affects the whole family nucleus, right? So during that time, I was married already by then, and then there were a lot of fears in my head. So I think for my mother also, I don't think there's any history of cancer. So that was a shock in itself. After that, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat. And
Kadang-kadang dia duduk tengah makan, nanti dia nangis.
Breakdown.
Kadang kalau dengar lagu Siti Nurhaliza yang apa? Yang lagu ibu tu.
oh yeah.
Sengaja dengar nak feeling nangis.
I think for me it was the not knowing. Not knowing whether
What happens next?
You know, I cannot explain. I don't know how to explain. It's just very, very scared, anxiety every day. Is my mom okay? Is my mom okay? What's gonna happen? Yeah. So I feel like Kak Liza was feeling that whole thing lah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Pasal bila I met that first day was bad lah kira. Macam cannot lah, just the places wherever he's at, right? Selalunya then just
Even though I'm annoying sometimes kan, macam like tak habis-habis nak cannot like that, mesti gini. But then when that thing is gone, right, it's always the case like macam like when that thing is like taken away from you even for a short while, then you start feeling it. So I think I understand where she's coming from, but like yeah, I don't think it's easy for everyone. Then some more, my very first admission COVID, so tak boleh visit.
Yeah, can't visit.
Nobody can visit me all the way until I think up to the lift of the band. I think it was about coming to 3 weeks. Yeah, coming to 3 weeks. So I was alone in the hospital receiving chemo for the 24-hour chemo too for 7 days. Nobody can come and visit. Yeah.
So and lonely say.
Lonely. And the worst thing was I got a COVID scare. I received I received a message from MOH saying that you came in close contact with a COVID personnel. I was like, I'm already in the hospital. Came in close contact dengan siapa? But I still had to tell the nurses I received this. Then because of that, swab test and all that. Then kena quarantine. Tak ada orang boleh datang and everything else. I remember, I think coming close to the 3rd week, then that's where everything cleared. Then that's when my mum can come and visit. So after that, I think about a week plus, then dah boleh balik for the first time.
How long was the whole process? So about 1 month you were in the hospital since the admission?
Yeah, I think the first one was about 28 days.
Ui, lama sih. Wow. 28 days of you in the hospital, without it being able to live at all. Then you mentioned you finally dapat balik rumah. How was that?
Yes, I want to know about the second day of admission tu, the one that macam it hit you. What was going through your mind?
A bit disbelief lah. But again, it's not why me, but it's like macam, okay, now I know I have this. So what happens? Like was it the thought process? Like one thing is what will happen at home. So macam like I'm the sole breadwinner. The main source of income is coming from me. And then it's like what happens if anything happened to me? Then my mom macam mana? It's like the house macam mana? Then of course the business tu macam mana? So all these things like it's a mixed emotions. It ties everything together. It's like okay, then some part of me think that you snap out of it, you see what happens, just go through it, and then just hope for the best.
After the whole 28 days of treatment tu, you said 24 hours of chemo and whatnot. So bila you dapat discharge, how was the the cancer levels then?
It was in remission.
Remission, okay.
For that means it's stabilized, the chemo is working, but they still need to do the consolidation punya chemo. That is to keep everything at bay lah.
Okay.
Again the gel lah. Gel. Harus the gel. The common theme here is the gel.
Hipsterbakes the gel.
The gel. Betul punya the gel.
Aku ada soalan untuk kau, Nas. Boleh tanya tak?
Kau slow down sikit boleh tak?
Okay. Minta maaf.
Okay.
Aku dengar-dengar lah kalau aku bayar rumah monthly installment in cash, bila aku jual rumah tu, aku akan dapat balik the same amount of cash. Betul tak?
Kepada para pendengar, did you know that it is a very dangerous statement to say that for every $1 cash that you put into your flat, you will get back the same $1 cash when you sell your flat in the future? That statement is so wrong because did you know that currently there are a lot of cases where homeowners are actually losing money as compared to the initial amount that they put into their flat? You see, this is because of several factors such as kalau harga rumah turun ataupun kalau you stay lama sangat dalam sebuah rumah, you nak kena bayar balik lebih CPF accrued interest. So again, to say that for every $1 cash that you put in, you will get back the same $1 cash in the future. Once again, I would like to clarify that this statement is very wrong and it depends on case-to-case basis. Kalau anda nak tahu lebih tentang jual beli hartanah, sila hubungi saya di 90688244. InsyaAllah saya akan bantu. Saya NAZRI BAOBED. Assalamualaikum.
So I went after that first
Discharge.
chemo session tu, after discharge, I went in for one more time. I only went for one consolidation punya chemo. That one supposedly patutnya ada 4.
Okay.
Kira tak pas pun, satu je. Pergi satu je. Then after that macam dah tak nak pergi lagi.
Kenapa?
The reason why dia tak pergi because dia punya doktor kata he's in remission and then dia punya cancer is berapa 0.5
Belum, 0.5 is
belum
I didn't know the level. Doktor tak cakap, cuma she say it's in remission. Again, doktor Google. Some patients say that in remission no need any other treatment. Dah okay dah. Dah okay dah. Dah boleh live normal. Dah okay dah. Tak apa-apa.
So he asked me, he said, you think I should go? Should I continue with the further chemos? Then ini kakaknya pula kan ikutkan dia lah. Cakap macam
enabler.
Enabler. I bilang dengan dia, I don't know, in layman term kira macam fahaman kita lah yang tak medical field. Kalau remission means you're cured, right? For what you want to
Put your
body through that again. So si enabler ni kata, tak payah. If I'm you, I don't go.
So that's why kan. So every doctor's visit, every week ada blood test.
Okay.
So like doctor say, okay, so what's your plan? Okay. Plan. So,
Doctor ask you?
Doctor ask. So what's your plan? When you want to admit? Don't want.
Doktor pun nak ngucap.
Lagi dia tak nak.
Kan? Because that time I still had the pot in me. So that's where they administer the chemo and also to draw blood easier. Jadi tak payah poke. It's permanently here.
It's like a catchment.
It's like
catchment pula.
Dia macam what do you call that thing?
Macam IV yang kat sini kan.
But instead is kat sini. Then dia ada 2 prong.
Oh, okay.
Ada 2, one purple, one red. Oh my god.
So traumatic. Flashback.
Traumatized.
And it's always inside there for easy
dia
access.
punya tube dia goes all the way to near the heart area.
Oh my god.
Itu pun nak masuk benda tu pun you're alive. You can see it on the big screen.
Oh, tu macam operation lah. They have to embed
masuk
it.
radiology. Then they will
Masukkan.
they will put in. But I think my very first time was they stitch. Sakit. The stitch one was more painful.
Okay.
Then that time dia remove tu biasalah, doktor pun remove, just yank the whole thing out, right? I was like, okay, tu pun sakit juga. I was like, okay, never mind. But the second, when the relapse happened, I told them, can you put back in the same spot? Because tak nak, again, aesthetic lah kan, aesthetic kan, tak nak banyak-banyak lubang kan. So dia tengok, saya okay, can. So dia masukkan balik, but that one dia tanya, you want stitch or that time I think dah advanced sikit, dia bilang macam ada sticker
glue, sticker gitu.
Sticker. So, okay lah, if you think that is okay, if it's secure, then just go for that lah. Okay, then go for that one. But the sticker thing pula when it comes to cleaning, more difficult. As compared to the stitch. So the stitch is easier because they can just, macam dia punya cotton buds kan, it's easier for them to maneuver. The other one is slightly more difficult for them to maneuver. Yeah.
Aduh.
So after you went for the one and only time chemo tu, what happened after that? Did anything happen?
Nothing happened. I live life as per normal. Ingatkan dah okay. So I was okay all the way till June.
So from November from November 1 month, December. So
November to December is my very first yang 24-hour chemo tu. Discharge. Then I think, if I'm not mistaken, sometime in January. Masuk the first consolidation tu. The one and only that I went for. After that tak pergi lagi. February keluar. So from that February to June, nothing happened. But along the way tu, I think partially this kind of thing is triggered by stress.
Okay.
So along the way, those few months, I think nenek kan,
Nenek meninggal.
our late grandmother passed away, and then that kind of like triggered
The stress.
the stress of it a bit. Then I think, biasalah, as you all know, business also sometimes there are ups and downs, and that was
The down.
a low period.
Yeah.
So every day is like, okay, how to
Make sales.
how to do this, like how to make rent, how to survive. So all that kind of like gelled in together. So then June, that's when the eventful 28th of June, there was my blood test. Again, on that very day tu, pagi tu, I don't know whether I told you, there was really a spot here, blue black. Dah ada dah.
Tak bilang.
Yang nak pergi doktor tu dah kecil besar dah, macam alamak dah aku dah ada spot ni, sekarang macam mana ni. Again, husnuzon lah kan, macam
kita
terlanggar kat kedai, terkena bucu-bucu apa benda, tak apalah, okay, pergi je. Pergi sekali tengok blood test result tu,
sama juga at the previous time.
dia ada teruk cancer marker. Ni tak pernah nampak ni.
It's a new term.
Tak pernah nampak in my blood report ni apa benda ni. So, okay, then wait for doctor to call. Mana? Okay, what's your plan?
Question. Tanya balik. What's your plan?
Now like that. Because again, I wouldn't say she put the blame on me, but macam in a way, macam I told you so. So now it's back. So
Because
what's your plan?
Relapse lah.
So I relapsed in that June. Again, she said, okay, I give you 2 weeks. You come back and we do another round of blood test to see how much it escalates lah. Degil.
2 weeks tak pergi.
Pergi. Tu pergi. Kalau tak pergi, dia kena discharge the case. So cannot.
Okay.
But like macam along the way tu, macam try and find solutions like how. Mati lah kan si degil ni.
Apa, minyak bubuk lagi
Tak.
Itu kalau boleh minum terus.
Minum
So back then I think part of me know that there's no way out. But part of me still like macam hopeful, like okay, maybe there's some things that I can do. So I went, there's this macam, what do you call it? It's not traditional, but macam more of a holistic alternative medicine. So I went there for an opinion. I think this particular individual is against medical interventions. So pada dia macam like traditional route is okay. Is better. So okay, I tried, didn't work. So macam like the main pivotal point is when we went for second opinion dekat I think Mount E to meet up with this cancer doctor
specialist.
So that's when he drew out like macam like okay, you went for 1 cycle, so it's here, but like you actually need to get it higher up for you to be safe. So right now, since you already stopped here, right, you might have to restart the whole program, or depending on what your doctor advised lah to do. So keluar je daripada office tu, straight away call. call my doctor. Okay, berserah diri lah, tak apalah. Pergilah, masuklah. Dah tak boleh degil dah. Masuk je.
It took a second opinion for you to like, okay, I really need to do this to get it solved in a sense.
But to break the news to the mother, it's another thing. It's another thing.
What happened?
Is it like, kan mak dah cakap?
Tak.
She was very hopeful that I won't be admitted again.
Right.
So on the way back too, I was really discussing with her, okay, now how to tell the mother. So I just start off and say that, okay, don't react, don't cry, do not say anything, this is the plan. Said I have to go back for me to survive. Okay. So I have to. Then bila? Maybe besok. Or she start.
Cry lah.
Your mom started to cry.
She start. I said there's no choice. It's like, it's either I do this or
It might get worse.
wait and see, and then even I might not be even here now. So so called the doctor. Doctor say, okay, if you're ready, then I will try and see if there's opening for you tomorrow. Yeah, biasalah kan doktor. Besok dengan cepat. Okay kan? Ada. Harus ada. But they put me in a different ward lah.
Okay.
They put me in a different ward first. Then it was an interim phase. After all the checkups and whatever not, then they moved me to the normal cancer ward that I'm always in.
Ada tak your mother cakap apa-apa dekat kakak about
him?
Hisham?
Feedback about him, dia tak cakap, cuma dia bilang tadi pergi tak banyak bual dengan adik. Dia bilang adik banyak tidur. Macam gitu je lah. Dia tak ada. Cuma kesian lah tengok dia hari-hari pergi kan. Lagi dia masak atau everyday for him. Kalau nak pergi.
I told her no need to visit every day, but biasalah mak kan, it's like macam like I have to go. So it became like macam obligation in a way, which I told her no need. Tak payah. It's like on certain days, if you really feel that you're okay, then you go. If not, then it's fine. But then because partially I think it's partially my fault because I keep on complaining about hospital food.
Mak pantang dengar, makan tak sedap, mak masakkan.
But when you go through chemo, one thing that your taste buds all change.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you have that weird metallic taste in your mouth. So macam nak makan, like they serve you Milo, you can't even drink. You drink plain water, so it tastes funny. Lagi dengan masakan diorang
healthy food lah.
Healthy.
Itu je kita boleh cakap.
healthy food. Yeah. So like if you the menu rotates, like you can basically tell that okay, Monday breakfast nasi lemak. Orang dengar nasi lemak macam sedap kan, so nasi lemak kali hijau.
Pandan.
Pandan. So like okay, never mind. On the worst
Bubur.
to me lah, worst of the worst is they say chicken porridge.
Yeah.
Tapi it's just air, nasi dalam air dengan shredded chicken.
No shredded chicken. You can't even see minced chicken.
Minced chicken.
You'll be very happy if you see like a little bit of minced chicken somewhere there. If not, then macam like
I think it's very funny, because my sister used to be a nurse. So my older sister dia pandai masak. I pun okay lah. Tapi every time kalau my second sister masak kan, semua cakap, makan hospital lah ni. Semua tahu lah.
Tengah nak belajar.
Misi ni alamak.
Tapi kira kalau dia serve bubur macam gitu, baby ke apa kita dia?
kan?
Baby pun tak nak agaknya.
But adalah their saving grace sebelah ada ketchup apa. Ada
Cili-cili.
kicap masin, ada telur, ada okay lah. I don't take all that.
Boleh lah. Okay, but then the second time yang you have to admit dekat Mount E tu kan, Hipsterbakes tutup again, is it? Oh tak,
It's still running. I try to run the business, but without the cakes lah. The other things all run.
Faham.
Yeah. I just think I want to share the cinnamon roll and stuff.
Okay, please.
Because that time yang buat roti pun kebanyakannya dia. Because I bangsa campak buang. I don't really like to follow instruction, nak neat, tak suka.
Biasalah degil dengan perfectionist kan, kena dengan yang campak buang ni. Faham je lah.
So dia punya cara kalau dia bikin roti tu, dia ikut kalau resipi tu cakap mix for 7 minutes, he will mix for 7 minutes. I don't. I tengok benda tu macam dah smooth kan. Okay dah. Nanti kalau dia ada tanya, mix 7 minutes tak?
Padahal tak. Padahal tahu, sengaja je tanya.
Dah kena pasang CCTV man.
Tak payah ada mata kat belakang. Ada mata kat belakang, tengok ni borak dengan aku ni, dia tipu ni. Tak
So
apalah.
before dia masuk, ada dia bikin. I think there's 35 cinnamon roll. I remember at the freezer tau. Sekali bila time dia dah masuk tu kan, I counted. 35 cukup katanya by the time dia keluar ni.
Delusional tau. Because one thing the doctor tak cakap your stay is going to be for how long. So macam selalu orang macam commonly macam masuk hospital like okay lah 5-7 days that kind. But then that's why I said sometimes ignorance is bliss. When you don't know, you don't expect.
Right.
So macam like okay you just go with the flow. But sampai kalau dah lama sangat tu kan, macam aku terperap these 4 walls right, aku nak tengok siapa sekarang. So that part it gets to you. So like for her case 35 cinnamon roll tu dia ingatkan cukup.
Ingat cukup. Sekali bila tengok kan order, kata kita punya order mainly online kan from Shopee. Dan kira alamak dah
Tak
lebih
cukup.
ni macam mana.
Terpaksa aku buat.
Dah jadi stress tau. Bila nak buat first time tu, every step I video call dengan dia. Ini betul tak aku buat ni macam gini. Even nak roll out dia punya dough tu pun I video call dia. Ni macam gini, shape-nya macam gini.
Sempat tahu instruct.
Nak tabur dia punya barang-barang kat atas semua kan. Semua under kira video call punya instruction.
So, jadi ke tak dia punya cinnamon roll?
First time tak jadi sangat. Ada one of our
tapi kurang lawa.
ada one of our assistant, Kak, asal your cinnamon roll macam gitu?
Tak boleh ni, tak boleh jadi. Tapi okey lah.
Habis cakap first time kan bikin, mana aku tahu.
Tapi kan nak kena ikut betul-betul 7 minit. Itu semua kena ikut.
It's not only the instruction based, it's just that sometimes when you want to roll the thing out, dia ada feel dia macam like, okay cukup tebal tak? Then it's like the butter, is it enough? Then before you spread the punya cinnamon sugar and all that stuff. Not to say that dia tak boleh buat, but like what she herself claim, dia campak buang macam cukup lah, ala kadar pun boleh lah, cukup lah. Kalau yang ini pula over, orang cakap okay, let's just say the recipe right, they say they call for like 100 mls of milk.
Okay.
Tak ikut.
Lebih.
Tengok rasa. Kalau ingat 25 gram cukup lah. Okay. Kalau ingat rasa macam okay ni kurang, tambah sikit lah. Tambah like vanilla, tambah whatever, tambah like the base is there already. But macam ikut rasa lah. Sama macam masak. Campak-campak kan macam like okay a bit more garam, a bit more gula. So same thing.
Ni terlebih, ni kurang. Gitu.
So sebab tu dua-dua boleh work together and balance kan. Ini marah, okay aku ikut. Kalau yang ini pula macam a bit too stingy right. Kadang-kadang bagus. Kadang-kadang ada dia punya the good part where dia tegas dia tu. No, cannot. Ini kena ikut. Kena dengar. Pasal kalau tak, bukan cakap gaduh, but macam like she have a point. So I have to see from that perspective also. Macam kadang-kadang the leniency right, macam orang minta harga like discount. Ni bagi.
Faham.
But then ni yang dia bilang, no, cannot. No,
Because
your price is that what?
He find it very hard to say no.
Yes.
Macam tak sampai hati dengan orang.
Kan?
Busy. Good balance.
Good balance. We need that in every working partnership.
So that's why. So it's good to have that. Macam like sometimes the voice of reason. If lenient matilah. Cannot. Yeah. So you need
business
someone.
jadi business kasih kawan aja.
Ambil. Okay, then what happened during your second admission to Mount E? How long were you there for?
Every cycle, I think average about 28 days.
You had to
The
go.
earliest yang paling cepat I think keluar was 21 days. That one happy.
Lama pula
21 days.
And this was the 4 cycles I had to go through.
I end up only having to go to 3.
Okay.
Bukan tak nak pergi the last one doktor cakap tak payar.
Doktor yang cakap tak payah.
Doktor say no need.
Okay, bagus. Kita dah dengar.
Ni dengar kata doktor
So okay, what because just now you mentioned macam I really need to do this so that I can live. Kan? So what changed your perspective daripada macam tak nak tak payah and then this time around like I really need to do this. Apa yang berubah tu in that thought process?
I think the mother lah.
Your mom.
Yeah. I cannot macam like even though macam mana how to say kadang-kadang biasa kan family sometimes you have unhappiness, you have got disagreements and all that. But then when you really sit down and think about it right, no matter how much you don't like something or you have disagreements with, at the end of the day that is the only one that you have. So it's like if I were to reverse back the role and then think back of all the sacrifices that she went through and like going to hospital every single day and all that, and I'm like okay, that's the only way for me to provide back is for me to take care of myself rather than being the girl. That's what I always do. So like, okay, no choice. But that one really, I told myself and the doctors there the very first time, one of the doctors actually recognized me. I said, I think I saw you before. Have I treated you before? I said, yes. Then before she left, my mother, so you're gonna listen to what we say now? It's like, you're gonna do what we tell you? I said, yes.
Yes, doctor. Yes.
Betul. I really kept to my word. I said, okay, I will. If I have to go through all 4, I will go. If not, then we'll see how. But the stress of going for each chemo is always there lah.
Because each time you go, it's
20
almost a
plus
month.
days.
The days is one thing, and also I think because I made friends with one of the similar patient. The sad thing is she didn't make it. So that part, I was coming close towards the end of the cycle already. It was before my 3rd admission, I remembered. Before I was admitted to, dia dah message, dia bilang dia minta maaf and all that. Mana like if she has ever said anything to me that menggudis hati or whatever. I said, what happened? Mana doctor say that I have
Three.
no chance.
Dia cakap number of days, right?
She didn't say number. She just say that her bone marrow is no longer producing
enough fluids.
whatever that needs to be produced, like good blood levels, everything dah tak ada, so it keeps on declining. So again, back then, I didn't know what it meant because she was supposed to go for transplant. So I thought that can't they just do the transplant on you now? It's like with the donors punya cells, it will help you recover. She didn't reply after that, so like okay, I understand. Then after a while, then the sister actually messaged me on Instagram saying that she passed on. So that was like a few days before I had to admit again. So the fear is like, it's a bit more than usual because like, okay, she was like that, healthy, in a way healthy, just waiting for transplant, relapse, and didn't make it. How about me? Right? So that's the thing that macam like keeps on running. But when the doctor finally asked like, okay, you ready for admission? I was like, what other choice do I have? I was like, there's no, if I say no, so at most it stretch 1 more week. And the longer it stretch, the longer before I can be fully discharged. So I just go
Just
lah.
get it over and done with lah. Wah. The and it happened for your friend too. It happened like very sudden. Wow. Because in terms of this treatment, we don't know what can happen anytime because we don't know how aggressive it can be.
Correct.
Like for Rashid punya case, it was quite aggressive. I think he became very weak and all that. So was it the same for you that you became very weak, couldn't function after the treatment and all that?
I think maybe my degilness helped a bit. I
Ada
think
baiknya
so.
dia ada degil.
Dia punya degil, orang lepas bone marrow biopsy tu, who in the right mind will come to work?
Who in the right mind, bang?
Oh Allah.
He did. Sini balik hospital, sini dia balik kedai.
Wow.
Dia memang dari kecil degil
Memang degil.
Faham.
It's my way or the highway kind of thing. So like if I say I want to do something, I really do it. No matter what people say.
My way or the highway is Limp Bizkit suka nyanyi.
Yes.
My way or the highway. Yes.
Dia pun lepas discharge hospital, macam hari ni discharge, besok datang kerja. He won't stay at home.
That's why I say my degilness help because I don't want to stay at home and like macam think of nasib. It's like I don't want to feel weak.
You want to
it's
do
like,
it yourself.
Yeah, I just want to feel myself. So that is my happy place. Even the doctors and nurses say that whenever you talk about baking, you light up.
InsyaAllah.
So I'm like, yeah, because that is what I enjoy doing. So like, why do I want to stay away from it? I've already stayed away for 28 days. So why not? Yeah, why not like the minute macam burung lepas angka kan? I was like, okay lah, lupa daratan lah sekejap.
But okay, Alhamdulillah, after the 3 treatments that you did, you were cleared lah, remission.
It's at bay, but there's still 0.5% cancer cells in the marrow.
Okay. And that one
So,
memang tak boleh.
This one memang difficult lah. The way to eradicate everything is through transplant. Which ini degil lagi tak nak. Because I've read so much on that transplant thing. Even though Rashid went through it, Alhamdulillah it works for him. He managed to find a donor.
His brother, right?
Yeah, his own brother to do it, which is fine. But like for my case, I didn't want her to go for it. I didn't even want her to go for the swab test to see how much of a match we are. Because I don't want her to go through all the injections and all that, like
Basically, it's going to be
harvesting.
the same thing that you go through in a sense.
In a way, yes,
Yeah.
not so evasive, but she will have to jab herself with medicine to increase the white counts before they harvest and all that. So like, then to find veins for ladies, it's quite difficult to find the veins. So bilang kalau tak dapat dari sini, take from the neck. So I
Cannot afford to
enough I go through it, okay. I don't want anyone else, especially family members, to go through it. So I said, okay, you don't even have. We went for family consult, but at the back of my mind, I already say that you're not going. So just sedapkan doctor. It's like, okay, family consult, talk everything out, like listen, but
still don't.
I know that I don't want her to go for it. So there was a point in time where dah habis semua treatment tau. Then after that, my blood count dropped. Again. So that's when doctor say, what's your plan again? So
Doctor ke I doctor?
You lah tell me.
You tell me what I must do.
Itulah dia. But then she didn't want to say, because I think she didn't want to dictate what I wanted to do. Because tahu degil kan agaknya. So then, okay, then to appease everyone, I said that, okay, why not we try macam open up a donor beyond family lah, kira outside. We did the test. We got 3 donors but not 100% match.
Okay.
It was either 60, 50 and 50. 2 ladies and 1 guy.
The minimum match nak kena berapa? 50.
If direct family members, 25% also can. Yeah, but the chances of it is a little bit lower lah as compared to, let's say you have a 50% match or 75% match. So after all that, still I told her she gave me 2 weeks to go again for another blood test. If let's say it increase,
Then you're fine.
then okay, we can close that chapter for a while. We will revisit if it happens again. But again, with the external donors point, it doesn't mean that they, even though they're in the registry, doesn't mean they want to go ahead with it. They have a choice of rejecting. So that is why she keep on saying that we are racing against the clock. If let's say you really want to go ahead with this, you cannot back out. Once you sign, you say yes, we found a donor for you already, you have to go through it. So you cannot like back out midway. So because of me a bit, the guilt is one thing, and also not fully willing. So I had my reservations, right? It's like, okay, I say, okay, this one betul-betul ni tawakal. It's like, okay, I'm not going ahead with it. I'm just going to try and do on my own. So with that, I got to know a few people and they say, you try this, you try that. It's like, okay, so there was one regime that I totally don't like, but I had to do it. Papaya leaf juice. You extract, not even boil, you have to extract the juice direct from the leaf. You put it inside a cold press machine. Whatever trickles down to, minum lah.
Ui.
Dia punya pahit dia.
Pahit.
I can imagine.
cannot.
It's normal leaf, bukan dry leaves, it's pure
Normal
leaf.
leaf.
The fresh papaya leaves, so you just put it inside the juicer. Hampas tu, of course, you throw out. But the juice, whatever that comes out tu, you take, even though it's only like supposedly 3 tablespoons.
But the
The very first time to minum, ya
Terus muka
Allah.
gitu. Pahit dia.
I don't know how to describe the pahit, but I wouldn't say I got used to it, but like macam
it still
you have to do it.
Yeah.
She tried.
I cannot.
She
I can't even swallow. Tak boleh.
Boleh mana tahu boleh dapat inspiration buat kek baru.
Tak ada
Tak
orang nak.
ada orang nak makan.
Tak ada orang nak makan.
Tak ada orang nak makan.
Orang tak tertelan bazir ingredient tu semua nanti.
Tapi okay, I nak tanya Kak Liza. When Abang Hisham cakap, I don't want you to
I wanted to ask this question.
I don't want you to apa ni, that blood donation, right? But for you nak ke tidak macam?
I'm always willing.
Oh.
Yeah. Pasal, but I'm already married, right? So my husband macam ada his own reservations also lah. Dia bilang, but if you do and something happen to you, then macam mana him and the kids and all that. So I said, I mean this one semua dah memang ketentuannya kan. Kalau anything happen, if I don't do, nak happen pun, something will happen also. Right? So I just say, why don't you just let me go for the typing? At least I know whether I match or not for him. But dia tak nak. Then my husband bilang, kalau dia bilang if I don't go, then he's willing to test lah. Dia bilang mana tahu boleh match dengan Hisham kan. Dia bilang he don't mind going. Dia cakap to replace me lah. Saya cakap dengan dia, if adik-beradik dah tak match, what you think you can match with him? What are the chances of you matching?
Are lower lah, much lower.
Yeah, but he said he don't mind kalau nak test. But I'm willing. Macam yang the family conference tu, the doctor cakap I need to go for typing. Macam kita nak ambil lah, sekarang pun boleh.
Pasal demi adik Masya Allah.
Cannot. I will never.
You never put through that.
Because I know that one thing, if let's say she went for the typing, and if let's just say it's a match, even if it's 50% or 25%, the doctors will start harassing. So that's the thing that I don't want.
What's your plan?
But the thing that after that family conference adalah one of this sister. That one a bit is a very difficult thing to swallow lah. She came in, so how's everything? I thought it's just general conversation. It's skewed towards macam like, asal kau degil? Asal kau tak nak suruh kakak kau pergi typing ni? So I'm like, but if her husband is against it, I have no say. But she's your sister, what? Why her husband stopping her from doing it? I said, macam mana? How am I supposed to explain to you, like in terms of Islamic law, the wife have to listen to the husband. So if dah tak dapat restu, like tak bagi izin, so I cannot force. And furthermore, it's not, memang I don't want her to go for it. That's one thing. But what that sister said, that you want to relapse again lah.
Aduh.
So like macam kepala otak kau.
Macam dah tampar.
You think I want to relapse, man?
Siapa nak?
Siapa
Kan,
nak?
when I heard that, I was like stumped for a bit. I was like, macam like, how am I supposed to react to you right now? It's like I am here receiving treatment and I haven't even go back yet. I haven't even been discharged and you're giving me this kind of thing. It's like your scare tactic doesn't help.
Yeah, doesn't help.
Yeah.
We have our own beliefs. We believe that Allah yang maha tahulah what is best for us, kan?
Right. But now, how are you? Right now.
Alhamdulillah, okay.
Alhamdulillah.
How
But-
long has it been since your last
My
treatment?
last was 2022.
2022.
December. I was discharged in December 2022. The pot was taken out in January.
That's when you know.
Alhamdulillah, 2 years.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, in a way. But it's how do I put this in words? I told my doctor quite recently, like when I was going through chemo, I felt safer. She looked at me like one kind of like, what do you mean? And it's like, you know that no matter what happened, the chemo will help eradicate everything. But now that the safety net, so-called safety net is gone, right? I'm very unsure of what will happen to my body. Like every single time I see you, I don't know the blood results.
Right.
What happens if
It comes
like
back.
I wouldn't want that anymore. But then that's the thing that every single time before visit with her, you can ask her, I was stressed.
Yeah.
How
every
often
single
is
time.
your visit? 6 months.
Now every 6 months. But every 2 months have to go
Blood
for blood test. 2 months at the third juncture tu baru blood test and see her.
Okay, faham.
It used to be like every month. Then it went down to 2 months once. Then it's 4 months.
Yeah,
So now that she said that it's more or less stable, hopefully, insyaAllah, then like
InsyaAllah.
she will only see me every 6 months.
every 6 months.
That's when you know it's really stable, InsyaAllah.
InsyaAllah.
So maybe one question for Kak Liza and Hisham as well. What was your, after all this, you see your brother going through this chemotherapy, his stress levels and whatnot. How did it change korang punya relationship as, firstly as siblings and secondly as business partners?
Perubahan tu because all the while memang adik-beradik mesti care for each other, right?
Yeah.
It's just that time kita tak ada ingat pun yang one of us would be sick, especially cancer and all this. So macam tak pernah terfikir lah macam this thing will come and visit our family. But bila dia dah kena ni, I'm macam more mindful about his diet. Macam kalau nampak dia termakan terlebih barang gula and everything, I will just say to cut down. Macam apa, kalau dia tengah stress about the hospital visits and all that, then try to make him not think about it lah. Kasih dia stress benda lain pula lah.
Buat cinnamon roll. Sengaja. 7 minit 7 minit. Sengaja buat 5 minit. Ada beza tak? These are 7 minit ni.
Sometimes it still doesn't work. It's like when you are on autopilot sometimes, right? You can be physically doing things, but then the brain will wander. So I'm not saying that the tactics didn't work, but like there are times where macam like you are still doing things, you're doing work, but it becomes like macam automatic switch. So like the body knows what to do, the brain knows what to do, but it will wander. So okay, ni my blood test is like tomorrow. Apa jadi kalau blood result dia macam not favorable, whatever not. So that part will always be there. I'm not sure whether it will ever go away, but so far memang every single time 1 week before the blood test tu memang mood lari lah.
Mood lari.
Mood lari every single time. But I'm not saying that it's a free pass for me to lash out or to whatever, but like
It does affect you.
I myself know like okay, they have nothing to do with it. It's just me. I have to control myself. I have to be as normal as I can be, but I know that I'm stressed. Yeah, so that part Alhamdulillah they understand. But like sometimes pun kalau terlash out tu ada lah. I'm not gonna lie and say like I'm tak terlepas cakap. Ada tu ada, but like
Buat bodoh je lah. I really know that he's stressed about the blood test, right? So just buat bodoh je.
Dia almost ibarat macam cycle, menstrual cycle. Apa
PMS. Betul.
Every 6
in a
months.
way, because you know the period of they're going to be mood swings.
Yeah.
But in this case, you have to go. You know, you have to go through this stressful phase of your life every month. Then, so that's where you know, okay, he's going to be stressed.
So, I will always ask him when's your next blood test. So I have in mind.
dia dah mental dah macam okay, dah seminggu lepas sebelum ni jangan kacau.
I mean, it goes to every relationships. Like we need to know our partner punya so-called phases in time. So bila kita nak kena extra gentle dengan orang, bila kita nak kena be mindful and at the same time pun it helps that kita ni practice normally, being kind to one another lah. Then naturally when the time comes, you know when to be extra kind, extra sweet. Yeah.
But Alhamdulillah, for now everything seems that is going well.
Alhamdulillah.
Right. And also yang macam doktor you katakan, every time you talk about baking, your face, your eyes light up, right? So I think it's because of your love for baking and your journey of this blood cancer as well that you have macam initiative, right?
Cakes for
Yeah.
Hope. Yeah, I think that was something that was initiated last year.
Last year June, yes.
Yeah, and then even MP pun ni
Yeah.
supported. MP what was it? Amri.
Yeah, Amrin Amin. Yeah.
What drove you to do these Cakes for Hope?
I think partially because I keep on hearing left, right, center, like people who reached out and say that diorang pun go through this cancer thing. So like to me, it just boils down to what makes me happy. For me, it's baking. But how can I contribute back to other people? It's like, I'm not saying like some doctors were against sugar, especially for cancer patients. But then to me, it's like okay, this is a treat. I'm not saying that you're supposed to eat a whole cake all by yourself.
Boleh share.
You can share. So like okay, it's a very small bento size cake which you can feed like easily like 4-6 people. So I'm like with that initiative in mind. So like just want to make people happy. It's either the patient can get it for themselves if they want to, or if not, then their loved ones, their friends can say like okay, like you discharged from hospital. So okay, let's celebrate these mini wins. So it's either for people who are currently diagnosed or those who have surpassed everything, they in total remission, for them to ada orang macam like cancer anniversary. So I'm like okay, this is something that they can not ada orang tak nak ingat. They don't want to remember it. Like even for my mom, she go, why you still want to remember like the past? It's like these are the building blocks that bring you to where you are. So if let's say you don't go through that phase, you don't know how you turn out now. So I'm like, you are stronger now because of whatever that you went through before. So this initiative is a reminder that your fighting spirit is there and you managed to survive that ordeal that you went through. Because not everybody gets to go through that. But I'm not saying that you should. I'm not saying that you should strive for this or whatever, but like those who went through it, they will know what happened, how much it took a toll on their body, and especially for family members as well. So it's not just targeted to patients, but it's also a win for the family members who took their time off to visit, the stress level that they're in as well. So it's a mini celebration in itself.
Yeah, definitely. Then talking about stress level, I think when kakak tadi dia sebut sikit je, dia dah rasa emotion kan. That means we understand that we cannot really fully understand your situation, but from your story kita dapat rasa tau the amount of I wouldn't say torture, but more of the struggle that you have to go through to overcome these emotions that will be pulling you down in certain times, especially with coupled with the daily struggles of life, the bit stress and whatnot. So when it comes to having support for one another, I think having the both of you here on this show to share your stories is really, to me personally, is very beautiful. to see the both of you working together.
Walaupun degil.
Yeah, it's beautiful, mashallah. And kita are very honoured lah to be able to have you guys share this journey of you.
And of course, you guys, kalau if you are looking for sweet treats or tiramisu or like pastry ke apa, you can boleh lah follow Hipster Bakes, right?
Yeah, maybe you want to promote a bit about your Hipster Bakes.
Besides the sweet treats thing, I think we strive to be part of people's celebrations, be it birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, all that. So I think it's our way of celebrating with everyone. So yeah, if let's say cakes are not your thing, we also have cookies, tart,
I've seen
brownies,
that.
all that. Yeah,
I've seen it all.
kan, especially time raya.
Yes.
Time raya tu lah yang paling best sekali.
Meriah
best.
sekali.
Yeah, tapi stress dia tu pun monumental juga.
Okay, before we go, maybe for Hisham, something that you can say to perhaps others yang probably listening to this episode who are facing the same situation as you, maybe some words of motivation or encouragement from you to them, insyaAllah.
If those who are battling cancer, don't give up. No matter how difficult it is, there will be a way out if you really, 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 really look under a microscope and like tell yourself that you will get through this. Again, it's not a definite thing, but that little seed of hope will definitely bring you somewhere. InsyaAllah, you won't know. So don't give up is one thing. Surround yourself with positive people. Your family members it becomes your best friend in times like this. And really, you have to find something to motivate you daily. If let's say you have a hobby, go ahead with it. If let's say you like painting, coloring, whatever, do something that distract your mind from the current situation. Don't ever sit down and like, okay, why me? Why is this happening to me? This kind of things. Like, it will get to you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I'm a super positive person. It's like, it will get to you at one point, but you have to really sit down and think back. It's like, what you should be thinking of what I should do next rather than why.
Right.
Yeah.
MasyaAllah. Tabarakallah.
Thank you so much, Hisham and Kak Liza, for coming today.
Thank you for
Such a
having us.
beautiful sharing,
Yes.
right? Funny moments as well. Degil as well.
A different side of Hisham that we see today, from the the normal sales bake sales that they have on online and whatnot. So this is a real side that you see on Outside In, and it's, if you guys want to support him, support this business that's been going on for 10 years. I've seen from his first chocolate cake with stars to the
Red fondant and sagu lintang.
to now I've seen his cakes on his social media. Mashallah, it's very beautiful. The hard work that they have put in over the course of years. So do give them a support, especially if you know of anyone going through the same situation. You want to support. It's still ongoing, right? The Cakes for Hope.
Still ongoing.
Go get the Cakes for Hope. Go and celebrate the wins that you have. Thank you for Mama. Yeah, Mama is also a fighter as well.
Okay lah.
InsyaAllah.
Inshallah, this episode is also beneficial for maybe some of you guys are going through hard times. It might not be cancer, it might be anything that you might be struggling in your life. This macam can be a motivation for you lah, insyaAllah. But of course, before we go, guys, don't forget, you want to buy house, right? If you want to buy a house,
nak beli cake, Hipster Bakes. Nak beli rumah,
NAZRI BAOBED.
Okay, jangan confuse, pergi Hipster Bakes, jual rumah tak? Jual tiramisu.
So macam mana nak jual rumah?
Macam jual rumah, mana nak jual rumah? Pergi belajar dengan NAZRI BAOBED.
Ya. Macam mana nak call NAZRI BAOBED?
Nak call NAZRI BAOBED 90688244 90682444. Kalau you malu nak call, WhatsApp pun boleh. Kalau malu nak WhatsApp, Instagram DM pun boleh. NAZRI_BAOBED. Macam-macam information boleh jumpa di dia punya social media dia. And then kalau korang malu juga, you can go to us juga. Kita akan pass korang punya contact kepada dia.
Don't forget, we'll see you next time. But for now, jual dan beli rumah.
Tak payah stress lagi. We've come to the end of another episode of Outside In.
If you like what you hear, please follow us on all our socials, TikTok, Instagram, Spotify dan juga YouTube.
Yes. Please share dengan your friends and family members. InsyaAllah it will be beneficial for them too. Dan jangan lupa to subscribe. Jangan lupa to rate kita di Spotify so that it will also bantu kita lah, InsyaAllah. Jangan lupa follow NAZRI BAOBED juga dan juga Hipster Bakes. Lagi apa nak cakap? Dah tu saja. Kita jumpa in the next episode. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.